Are you ready for 5 points in 5 minutes? Pow, 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 pow. Let's do it. Do you know Rahab? She was the great times many times great grandmother of Jesus. She was not an Israelite, and maybe people wouldn't even call her a good person, but the choices that she made gave her a spot in the Great Hall of Faith found in Hebrews 11. Point 1, she made her house into the coolest Jerbnb in Jericho. See, Rahab lived in the wall in Jericho, and when some Israelite spies came to check out the land, she had to make a choice: host them or turn them over to her evil king, the king of Jericho. Well, the king found out that the men had gone to her house, and he sent soldiers to her house. And she told them, these men, they did come here, and I didn't know what kind of men they were, and they left. So if you go right now, you can maybe catch up with them. And so she lied to them and protected the spies because she had hidden them in the roof of her house under some flax. Point 2, she confessed. No, not to the king. She confessed to the Israelite spies that she believed that their God is the God of the whole earth, which he is, and that she knew that they were coming to take the land, and everyone heard of the Israelites, and everyone was afraid. She didn't hold anything back. She said their hearts were melting. She may have lied to the king, but she told the whole truth to the Israelite men of God. She knew that they were powerful and that they served the Almighty God. And so point 3, she made a request. She asked them to make a promise under God that when they came back to take the land, that they would save her and her family. And the men said, sure, but if you snitch on us, then we can't save you. And with that, they walked right out the front door. Of course not. They're spies. Now, this takes us to point 4 because Rahab pulled off the ultimate escape plan. You see, remember, her Jerbnb was located on the wall of Jericho. And so she let the men down on a rope through the window, and they got safely to the other side. When it was safe, of course. She used the perfect location of her house to save the men. Point 5, the final and most boring point of all. She followed instructions. Yeah, instructions, obedience. Who needs it, right? It was so important for her to follow the instructions of the men. She believed them, but if she didn't do what they said, she wouldn't be saved. Faith without works is not faith at all. They said, bring your entire family inside your house, and then they gave her a special instruction. They told her to hang a red cord outside of the window that they escaped through. When they see this red cord, they were able to make sure that when they took Jericho and the walls fell, that her house would remain standing. Isn't that wonderful? How God protected her? You see, faith isn't just a feeling in your heart. It's about listening to God and then taking action on what he says. We're going to learn more about that as we continue this series. Imagine if your parents told you that you are going on vacation next week, you would start getting ready, right? Because you believe them. Now, we've only covered one person of faith today, but there's so many legends to learn about. Next time, we're going to talk about the man who started it all, Father Abraham. I can't wait to tell you why his faith was such a big deal. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss it. Until next time, keep being bold in your faith. From Coco's heart to yours. Bye!